Welcome to Glen on Cars. You're probably wondering how I got up here. I am inside Kruger National Park and this is not for content, guys. I'm stuck inside Kruger National Park. 10 kilometers into Kruger National Park and my BMW refused to start. And I had no network on my phone. We are hundreds of kilometers away from home. And as the hours passed, there was just one thing that I kept looking at. The sun. The last thing you want is to be stranded inside Kruger National Park when it's dark. But let me take you back on how this day started. Because a few hours earlier, everything was perfect. After a 500-kilometer night drive from Joburg, which is part 1 of this video, if you missed that video, please go watch it. We woke up in Marloth Park. It's like 10 kilometers away from the Crocodile Bridge in Kruger National Park. Morning, there was absolutely no wind going right or left or south or east. It was just quite the Marloth Park atmosphere. And of course, we had to start the morning with a beautiful cold start. And it is the whole reason why we got this downpipe. Well, after the cold start, we left our place and went to have breakfast. After breakfast, it was finally time to do what we are here to do. To go to Kruger National Park in a BMW M340i. This time, I'm not going on a game drive car. I am going to drive my own car inside Kruger National Park. The BMW had been an amazing car on this trip. And today, unfortunately, we have crossed the 100,000 kilometers mark. So yes, motor plan has expired. But honestly, at this point, that wasn't even on my mind. I was just excited to get into Kruger. As we approached Crocodile Bridge, you could immediately see the effects of the recent rain. There was a lot of water. Normally, this is where you are looking along the riverbanks, hoping to catch some crocodiles. But with the water levels this high, we weren't any lucky. Though we started to see some elephant. And then, when you realize, okay, now we are really in Kruger. Well, we entered the place, we paid this much as the gate, which adds to the total cost of this trip. We got inside Kruger National Park. Yesterday, this M340i was doing like 120 on the highway, sport mode, tunnel runs. We did all of it. We had so much fun coming here. Today, we are crawling through Kruger National Park because we have to drive 40 kilometers an hour looking for animals. And honestly, I loved it. The zebras, the wildebeests, the impalas, monkeys, elephants. We even managed to see some lions that were sleeping. That's a rock. Sure, there's something.
It's a different color from the rock. Its ears doing this.
At this point, this was exactly the road trip I had saved and planned for. Goodness, no fuck. There's so much meat, guys. So much meat.
Cry out in the night as they grow restless, longing for do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've become. It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never
Beautiful weather, beautiful scenery, my partner next to me, my car, Kruger National Park. What more can I ask for? And then everything changed. Yeah, Paich. The car won't start. I'm in the middle of Kruger. We stopped the car, and when it was time to continue, it wouldn't start. Okay, let's try again. Nothing. Okay, let's wait a little bit. And we try again. Still nothing. Initially, I was not panicking. But then I started thinking, maybe give it a few minutes. So that's exactly what I did. I waited. Then I tried again. Then nothing. And slowly it started sinking in. Guys, we are actually stuck. I don't know what's happening. I'm watching monkeys. What are they doing to each other? Oh. Imagine if the elephant was chasing me.
You can't start the car.
The car just turned off. It says system overheat. What is the meaning of this, guys?
And it doesn't promise it's possible. A possibility, not a guarantee.
Let's return back. We are not stuck at a petrol station or on the side of the road or somewhere where I can call a friend. We are stuck inside Kruger National Park. Now what? The first thing you naturally do is grab your phone, except I had no network. Nothing. My partner occasionally had a little bit of signal. It would appear, then disappear again. We had the Kruger National pamphlet with us. So we started trying to call the numbers with a little bit of network that we had. We called nothing. Try another number, no answer. Try again, nothing. And then when this whole situation started feeling different, because now it wasn't only about the BMW. How do we actually get ourselves out of here? This is difficult to explain unless you experience with it. Time started moving slowly and faster at the same time. Okay, let me explain. The slow part, because you are sitting there waiting for help. Every 10 minutes feels like an hour. But the quick part is that because every time you look outside, the sun is getting lower. And then that's when I started thinking, we cannot still be sitting here when it gets dark. Because remember, this is Kruger. Those lions we were excited to seeing earlier, hyenas, bathroom time, guys. I don't particularly want to meet them next to a broken BMW after sunset. Okay, now what? Now it came to me. BMW on call. Now, here's the thing. My BMW has just crossed 100,000 kilometers. That means motor plan is expired. So even if I wasn't sure what would happen when I pressed the button, but I thought, let me try BMW before calling my insurance. My insurance towing cover is always limited. We are hundreds of kilometers away from Joburg. If BMW could assist, there was also a better chance of getting the car recovered through the proper channel. So I pressed the button, and somehow the call went through. That was probably the first moment that afternoon where I thought, okay, we might actually get out of this. Well, the lady was rude at first because she was asking, do you need a police? I'm like, no, we are stuck. We need road side assistance. And then she transferred us to a roadside assistant department. Whew. Eventually, we managed to explain everything. Because my partner's phone had intermittent network, we gave them her number. Then would lose signal again. So back to BMW on call. So every time we needed to get an update, we'll call BMW again, and then they will give us an update because they could track the case number. Sometimes we had to explain the whole story again. So it was quite a stressful day inside Kruger National Park. And the weirdest thing, while all the drama is happening, Kruger just carried on. Elephants were passing, tourists are driving past, animals are doing their own thing. People would stop next to us and ask, "Are you okay? Do you need help? What's wrong?" And would explain, "The car won't start. We are waiting for roadside assistant." Some people said they'd tell someone further down the road. Others checked that we had water and that we were okay, and then they drive away. Suddenly, it became quiet again, just us and the BMW and the animals. Guys, we do love content, ne? Mara, being stuck in Kruger and there's wild animals and you don't have network, it's just, yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it's what we're in the wild. Why are you making fun? So we called BMW on call to see if we can get assistance because insurance would charge you for per kilometers and stuff. So we just want to see if BMW can maybe assist first and if we can get out of Kruger. And then the rest of the things I think we can sort out. Because yeah, wow. We are in the middle of Kruger inside, like I don't know if you guys can see. And this is what the car is saying. Like as you can see, this is sorry, this is us. This is us. So now we're just waiting for BMW and we can't go out. So when it's time to pee, I don't know what's gonna happen because we're not allowed to go out because there's wild animals here. There's all kinds of savages.
Lions,
And we just passed 2 lions there chilling. So you can imagine how we're feeling right now. But yeah, the car won't start. It just died. I was driving like 40 kilometers per hour because the speed limit here is 50. So I was driving 40 because I wanted to see animals. So I got to this tree. I'm like, let me slow down. Maybe I can see there are monkeys here. How? The car just died as soon as I stopped. It just died. Now I'm saying engine not possible. And ChatGPT say I must not I must not keep trying. So I just wait for the car to cool down. Guys, this car is on 102,000 kilometers. So it's just past 100,000 mark. And I previously sold a BMW because it was reaching its expiry or end of term motor plan. And people were like, no, don't do that. These cars are strong. I'm here, stuck. This car just finished its motor plan like a month ago, 2,000 kilometers ago. But I'm here, I'm stuck. I don't even know what's wrong. Now I know it's gonna be money out of my pocket. And when you are sitting there for hours, your mind starts working overtime. I'm looking at the car thinking, why now? We literally just drove through 500 kilometers from Joburg. The car was perfect. It was driving fine. Did the spirited driving somehow contribute? Was it the fuel that we put in Malelane? Um, the car slightly coughed after we put fuel there. So a lot was going through my mind. Was it the downpipe? We literally just changed it before the trip. Or was it a component reaching end of life? Remember, the car had just crossed 100,000 kilometers. Maybe this was simply its time. But at that moment, at that point, I didn't know. And that's important. I didn't want to immediately blame BMW. I didn't want to blame the downpipe. I didn't want to blame the fuel station because without diagnosing the car, you just don't know anything. Time is now 15:11. Still no help. This is the last place we're going to be stuck in. There is no network. So communication has been hard. I've been trying to send the location to the tow truck. So yeah, the location is just loading and loading. It's not sending. All the numbers that are on this pamphlet from Kruger National Park is not working. I've started to see some wild animals passing by. And I want to go pee now. I want to use the bathroom, but yeah, people are just passing, asking, and then you tell them you're stuck, and they just pass. I've never felt so powerless. But I've done a short prayer. God will come through for me. There's just cars who are worth it to be stuck, man. They're not getting stuck. Like that guy, the way it passed it was saying, "Mara, there it's going." Yeah, this one that is 100%. Well, it's not 100% anymore. Guys, time is going. It's now. What's the time?
Past 3, 17.
17 past 3. Okay. Maybe the time is just moving too slow because it was just 15:11. But yeah, we've been stuck for like over an hour now. Oh, what are we gonna eat?
I don't know.
You don't want to be?
Not yet. If it starts to one finish, I haven't started yet. I want to start.
Cooling for like the last 2 hours. This is what it's showing on the dashboard. I mean, I don't know. We're inside Kruger, so I can't go out because we're not allowed to go out. I can't go pee because there's wild animals here. I mean, anything can happen. And the numbers that have been put by Kruger National Park on this pamphlet, none of them are going through, and then they're not getting back to us. Like, I'm stuck inside a park that I paid a fee for. I mean, the fee should include some sort of like insurance because I don't have network to actually contact anyone from the outside. So yeah, I'm just terribly disappointed by Kruger National Park. Because yeah, I've been calling all these numbers on this pamphlet. None of them are getting picked up. None of them are going through. It's 15:39 now, South African time. On a Saturday. On that, what's the day today? 25th, 25th of July, 2020. 2026. And people don't care. People are just passing, minding their own business because they think, I'm just chilling here, looking at animals. I'm just stuck. The car is stuck. It won't go anywhere. So I don't know.
Yeah, then it's safe.
So now the car is completely off. The sun is setting. She's worried. You want to pee? You need a bathroom?
Not yet.
Looks like we're gonna sleep here.
We have a blanket.
And then bathroom?
Yeah, we'll take turns. You watch out. I go here first and then.
Even if I'm watching, if the line comes, I'm closing the doors. What? I can't fight for fella. What? I'm gonna fight for fella.
Never fiddle.
I wanna fight for fella.
I hear you singing those love songs. Hey, can you kill a lion for you?
I won't kill a lion.
Yeah, but fiddle button.
I'm done for you.
The less you have been told.
Only life cover, girl.
You move mountains for